Quote entry is, as the name suggests, somewhere where we can enter quotation information. It focuses on the consolidated trade bill, so the bill that belongs to this particular trade. It identifies the subcontractors that are going to return quotes, and also gives us some statistical information about highest, lowest, average, etc. And there are a few special functions where we can fill and we can copy information between vendors as needs be. So if we look at our information here, our consolidated bill, we're focused on Austria bricklayers. So fundamentally, we're entering rates into the rate column, and we're extending to the total, or we're entering into the total column, and we're calculating back to the rate as near as we can to 2 decimal places. If we look around the screen, as well as seeing the bill, we've got navigation. So if we've got lots of sections of information here, we could focus in on one particular section, or we could use all, as we do elsewhere in our navigation of functionality. The 2 main panes, we've seen the grid, we've seen the vendors. The next main pane is the resources. So as we move between the items, we can see the allocated resource. If we look here, we can see the more than one symbol. And if we look here, we can see we've got 2 packages contributing to the rates, brickwork and blockwork and Celotex. Any work that we do here will end up contributing to that rate. And there's a separate process for Celotex. We also have another couple of functions here. Comparison. We can go to any other job in Sakura locally, in Sakura in the cloud of our team, or any particular estimate file we've been sent, and we can access the quotations in that one. It's another example of Sakura allowing much more use of previously input information. And we also have dynamic rate entry, where we can load files and we can allocate them. So if we open a brickwork quote here, pin our direct entry, there's a PDF. That PDF we're now reading as part of this quotation. We can upload it so that it's attached to this quotation going forward. So when we pass the information on to others, they'll be able to see the quotation. And at any point, we can look at our quotation here. We can highlight that. We can take the rate information, and we can create the appropriate rate. So we're able to incorporate this information, upload the file. So upload the file to the particular job. So it's always attached to the job if we wish. So we're going about the process of viewing and entering quotes on an individual quote by quote basis. There's also an alternative where we can look at each of the subcontractors in a horizontal side-by-side method, and that's called quote checking, and there's a separate video for quote checking. That's an introduction to quote entry.